Well, the Canadian card collector here, and welcome back to day 156 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Fox, Bar, and Cocktail Club playing cards from By Theory11. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Fox, Bar, and Cocktail Club playing cards from By Theory11 here, in a matte finish tuck box here, with some glossy black glossy black and then some gold like foiling here on the front of the tuck box here. Well, I guess yeah, on the front here. It says the Fox Bar and Cocktail Club here, and that gold foiling there. Then it says established in 2017, East Nashville, Tennessee. Playing cards, Theory11 down there, and made in the USA. Then you got like the fox head there, and that gold foiling there. Inside a little circle design, with inside like a little diamond or square. Another kind of bigger circle around that, and then a bunch of other gold details around that. Then you got the matte black like border going around. On the side it says the Fox Bar and Cocktail Club here, with a gold design there in the middle. And the exact same thing on the other side there. On the bottom it says you got the Theory11 logo, premium playing cards, Theory11, the Fox, Nashville, made in America, Circa Trova. And on the back here, you kind of, yeah, I guess on the back here, you got a matte black fox head there in the middle with that gold foiling circle there. Then there's like kind of gold lines, curved lines there. And then it says, I'm not sure what that says. E2CO. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, some more gold foiling here with that matte black like background. And for the seal here, you got a white stamp style seal with a little gold border and some little like flourishes there in the corners there. That says established 2017 with the gold metallic fox head there right in the middle there. On the top here, it says, well, it says quality and guaranteed. Quality matters or something guaranteed. This is half covered up with the seal here. We can't see what's underneath. But it's also in that gold foiling. On the inner tuck flap here, it says located at 2905B, Gallatin Pike, East Nashville, Tennessee, USA. And that gold foil with some black like gloss there. On the inner tuck flaps, this is that matte black finish there. If we take the cards out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box here, it is fully custom here. You got a custom interior. It has that matte black background with a bunch of gold foiled fox heads all the way throughout the interior of the tuck box there. As you can see, you can see it better here on the little tuck flap. So that image is all the way throughout the inside the tuck box there. You can see it there at the bottom. It's on either side, all four sides there. I like that little detail when they do that on the inside of the tuck box when they customize them. It just adds that little bit of like extraness to the tuck box there. Well, now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with that back design. Here we have a mirrored back design with the standard white border here. It is like a goldish tan background with a bunch of like curved black stripes here that make a circle kind of design there. And then you got the big black dot there in the middle, and then you got the Fox Bar and Cocktail Club, like the name there on either side there, and like a thicker black circle. And then you got like kind of horizontal lines there, like a different length lines, and then it says since 2017. Then you kind of got a little triangle kind of horizontal lines here in each corner. And there's a mirrored back design, so you can flip the design over, and it's the same in both directions here. And now that we took a look at the back design, time to take a look at the cards you get with the deck. And first we'll start with the jokers here. Here we have so we have two jokers here. Here we got And they both say Joker, Joker there in the corner. And they're both a fox juggling some juggling balls there. They're juggling. Fox is juggling. They're wearing a jester outfit. One is wearing a blue and brown jester outfit, and the other one's wearing a black and brown jester outfit there. So almost two identical, just less different colors for the Jokers there. And then you get extra card here. It's a mystery card with like the white fox head there with a question mark in it, and then the like circle design there. And it says bring this card in with you when you visit the fox to redeem it for something fun. So you get like a mystery item if you bring this card in. Has the back design on the back. And then you just got like a little extra card here that tells you how to make the 19th century Manhattan, like some kind of drink there. It tells you how to make that drink. Pause and read if you want. And now we get to the custom Ace of Spades here, where it has that biggest spade there in the middle, with two foxes kind of like chasing each other around the spade there. And then at top it says the Fox Bar and Cocktail Club there. It says Nashville, Tennessee, since 2017. And then for the rest of the spade here, you got that slightly custom spade pip there. It is custom there though, but slightly custom there. And that custom design goes throughout the rest of the spades here. Then we get to the core cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of Spades. They're fully custom core cards here. And each of the core cards are a fox here. So we got the fox here, the Jack of Spades here, and they all have some type of drink in their hand. So like the Jack has like a wine glass, and this one has like a champagne glass, and he has like a whiskey cup there. And they're all foxes there, and they're all in that like tannish and black and blue colorway there. We got the diamonds here. Custom diamond pips there. They're more squarish kind of diamond there. There, and you got those like, yep, design there. That goes all the way throughout the rest of the diamonds here. Then we get to the quick cards once again. They're pretty much the same as, yeah, they're pretty much the same as like all the core cards are the same in the deck. There's just for the diamonds, since they're red, they got like the red colorway. So instead of it being blue like the spades were, then you got the little red accents. So it's in that tan, black, and red colorway for the diamonds here. And I just noticed that the queen also has some kind of like edible item in her hand there, in her other hand. And we got the court cards here. I mean the clubs here. We got the clubs here. We got the Jack, Queen, and King of clubs here. Fully custom court cards here, once again. And they're all foxes once again, the same as you've seen. So all the court cards are the same in this deck. And they're in that tan, black, and blue colorway once again. And they all are foxes. And then you got the clubs here. And you got that slightly custom club design that goes throughout the rest of the clubs here. And then we get to the hearts here, the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts. Same thing. You got those fox core cards again, once again. Fully custom. In that tan, black, and red colorway for the hearts here. And they're all foxes once again. And then you get to the hearts here, you get that slightly custom heart design there. And that goes throughout the rest of the hearts here. And now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And first we'll start with the springs. Well, the springs are nice and smooth when you spring them, but they're not like super stiff, but they're a little bit more stiffer. They're not like the bendiest cards that I've used, but they are still like relatively bendy, but they're not the bendiest. but they're nice and smooth still. And you can get some bend in them. Like you can get a decent bend, but they're not gonna like bend in half like some cards. Like you literally like bend them and they almost bend in half when you try to like spring them. But these ones are a nice like medium bend and spring ratio. Now on to the fans. Well, as you can see, they spread nice and evenly here. You can see all the different pips and numbers here. There's no stickiness or clumpiness to the cards. And they're nice and consistent every time. Now on to the Pharaoh. And a nice smooth Pharaoh there. No issues there. And they interlocked and weaved perfectly there. No issues whatsoever. Now time for the giant fan of the back design. And now time for that reverse Pharaoh. The reverse Pharaoh was pretty smooth, not as smooth, but almost as smooth. And they interlocked and weaved almost flawlessly as well. There's no real issues with the Pharaohs with this deck. Now time for a giant fan of the faces. Now time for the Riffle Shuffle or Bridge Shuffle. So I noticed that they do Riffle Shuffle and Bridge Shuffle pretty nicely. At the beginning, they're a little bit kind of clumpier, but they still work every time. It's just the more you do it, the more smoother they get. Unless you mess up like that. But anyways, the more you do it, the more they break in and they get more smoother. So they're pretty smooth, nonetheless, but a little bit clumpy at times, depending on how you weave them together and how good and consistent you are at Riffle Shuffles there, but not bad. Now time for a few packet cuts. Well, there's not really any issues with the packet cuts. They feel relatively smooth. They don't really feel like they're going to slide in my hand too much. Maybe just a little bit, but not too bad. Now onto the one-handed cut, or Chevalier cut. Now onto the dribble. most of the dribbles here are pretty smooth. They're more of a lighter dribble when you're dribbling them, because they don't feel like a super like a thick stock. Like a thick stock would be like a heavy type of dribble, but they feel like smooth and light, but still pretty consistent overall. But now time for that spread fan. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, for a deck, well, for this deck, I didn't mention yet. I forgot to mention earlier, but these cards were not like publicly released by Theory11. They're still Theory11 deck because they still Theory11 branded. But the only way you can get these from Theory11 is through their like reward program. Because when you buy stuff, you get points from their site. So you have to go through like their kind of like rewards program kind of, and buy it with the points. Because they have like a little catalog, like a reward catalog where you can buy stuff with your points. And that's how I found these. That's the only way you can get them so far. They might, I don't know if they're ever going to release them publicly or not, but that's how I found them. But anyways, back to the cards here. I kind of like this back design here. It's nice, simplistic yet like busy kind of background at the same time. And for the cards here, the faces here, you got those like slightly custom pips there. And then you got the fully custom court cards here where each card here is a fox there, dressed up as one of the courts. And for the handling here, they handle fantastic. There's no real issues there. You might notice a little bit of like something, a little bit off, but not really. But when you handle so many decks of cards, like I do, then you might notice a little bit more than usual. But overall, they're pretty consistent, and I feel no issues with them whatsoever. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. This has been day 156 of your daily deck review. This has been the Fox Bar and Cocktail Club playing cards from Theory11. And I'm the Canadian Card Collector, signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.